Several weeks ago, Marty and I were able to attend a weekend retreat with members of the church family here. Over the weekend, we were given a booklet and a homework assignment on Friday night. And the booklet is a series of questions that really get you to think about who you are, what you stand for. The question is, what giving experience has brought me the most joy? We paused and we struggled with that because when we were discussing, we think about giving as something related to obedience, faithfulness, discipleship, but not really characterized by the word joy. Then Marty reminded me of an experience we had early in our marriage.
Shortly after our wedding, we learned that our matron of honor and her husband were getting a divorce. And it was quite a surprise to us because they were quite supportive of our wedding. They were both in it. Learning that they were divorcing was a shock. It was due to his drug addiction that led to the demise of their marriage and left them financially destitute. But the saddest thing was they had a 5-year-old daughter, and her family was breaking up. My friend was suddenly struggling to survive with a 5-year-old daughter. We tried to support her as much as we could, but she was very private in her struggles and wouldn't take help. So one Sunday after church, it was instilled in our hearts that we needed to help her somehow. So we agreed that we should send her an anonymous financial gift in the mail. Before I sealed the envelope, we put a note in that said, "From Jesus, He loves you." And we sent the envelope off, trusting that it would be delivered to her. Well, we heard nothing, which is no surprise, until 25 years later, little Amanda, who was 5, grew up and she became my hairstylist. And I was at an appointment with her one day and we were discussing our faith, and she said, "I just don't know how anyone could deny Jesus is real." And so I asked her to tell me more. And she said, when I was young and my parents divorced, my mother was so depressed that she was contemplating suicide because she hit the end of her rope. And then this envelope came in the mail with a gift that said, "Jesus loves you." At that point, my friend was at a crossroads, and as a result of this note from Jesus, she chose to live. And that's where we experienced the joy of knowing that. Today, my friend is a mother of 2. She has 3 grandchildren. She's a retired teacher, and I most recently learned that her grandson participates in the praise worship at their local church.
The recounting of that story really helped remind us that while you might not see the impact, that it can make a huge difference, and that really is the true meaning of joy.